positive ginger candy. So, you know, I bought some, and then I really like it during the day. Once in a while, it's not too sweet for me. Most things are too sweet, but it tastes good. So when I ran out, what I did is I just ordered, you know, 10 or 12 on the internet. They're very inexpensive, but there's no guarantee that they're all positive. In fact, they're not. So then I test each bag, and I do it through the container, Dr. Retzek. Mm-hmm. And then let's say 4 will be negative out of 10, and I just get rid of them. It's still a good price, you know, for 6 positive ones. So I just wanted to share that with you. Now, John, you were asking me about which progression?
The negative.
Minus, okay.
I'm sorry, minus.
Yeah, no, negative is fine. Okay, so minus, the O-ring opens. And we taught, I showed you that very clearly the first day. You have the standard setup, and the O-ring opens. That means you're going in a minus direction. Without the standard control setup that I showed you, which is, you know, the 4th finger or the ring finger against the first 2 fingers like this. That is your control O-ring. It's also the initial O-ring. It's where there's a fork in the road. You're either going to go negative or positive. And it's crucial that you practice this step before you continue, because you could be going down the wrong road. So I learned this is the most important step, because it gets you either in the negative direction or positive. So in your case right now, if this O-ring opens, I already advise you to avoid that, because it will bring you to a lower condition energetically, more negative condition. And, you know, we don't want that. We want to go up and up. So normally things should test positive, and actually a strong positive, especially if you're doing something routine, like, you know, even this tea or this ginger, it should be a strong positive, and that's what I do. So, and I showed you, and I do want to clarify, because I think I covered too much yesterday, so may I cover the positive first? Because the positive closes, and I'm going to show you the steps that are practical. They're not, they're not, it's what I do, okay? So this is +1 when this closes. And then you can check +2, that's a confirmation. +2 means 2 fingers inside pushing against the outside O-ring, and it does not open. That's +2, then you know you're going in the right direction. And you can go +3, and that's all we recommend you do on that 1 finger. +3 in like this, and it does not open. That's a positive. 3. Now, this finger is used up. So you go to this next finger, and you do the same thing. This he calls +4. So +4 is like this. If it stays closed, that's a +4. If this opens, the last one that did not open was +3, and we go with that. So it's like that bell-shaped curve. Once you exceed it, you go back 1. And the strongest closed O-ring, that's what we call the answer for that. Okay, so that would have been a +3. +4 is this does not open. This is +5, 2 on this finger. +6 is 3 against the same finger. And so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is the next one. Okay, 7 is this one. And 8 is 1 more, and 9 is 1 more. Okay, so we can go all the way to +9 easily. Then to go to +10, it's the only time he uses this pinky. So 7, 8, 9, 10. If that does not open, and this happens very, very often. We have a +9, but not a +10. Okay, like the water at my house, the best it will be is +9. It will not go to +10. And unless I boil it, if I just barely boil it and let it cool so I can drink it, that water is a +10. It is such a gift to have that coming out of my faucet. So that's +10. That's all the fingers, okay? Then for you who want to go beyond that, because I think that's more than enough. But if you want, you can use the pinky finger that normally we don't use, the smallest finger, and use that like this. Okay, that normally opens so easily that we don't use it. Okay, but if that stays closed, that's also plus 10. Okay, because this is 7, 8, 9, this is 10, this is 11, and this is 12. Okay, so this is how you get to a plus 12. Okay, and you can also put all your fingers in like you see Dr. Omura do, and it's still plus 12. We just maximize. For simplicity, it's minus 12 to plus 12. Okay, and it's 12 plus if you want to call it that. So that's the positive progression. It's more valuable than the negative, because the negative, you don't even want to deal with it in your life. You want to get it out of your life if you can, or protect yourself so you can take care of yourself better. However, the negative progression is like this. The initial O-ring opens. We already know that's undesirable. That's a -1, okay? -1. Now, Dr. Omura said if there's no other water available, he will drink that water, maybe even eat that food, -1, but not more, you know. So, like on the airplane here, everything was more than -1. It was like, I think, -12. He just didn't eat anything. So, you know, he was really hungry. So, so -1, then.
Not only that,
Yeah?
we went to, supposed to be one of the best restaurants. Rice is all -12.
Oh, yes.
And even the part of sashimi was mine. So when I finished, I was so hungry. And fortunately, I found the bread with the red bean inside.
Yes. Tide you over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he really practices this. And I say you can do this. I mean, you can really do this. And what I'm asking you, humbly, respectfully, don't change this. This is so simple. It's so effective. Don't try to improve it or, you know, make it more simple or modify it in any way. Just follow this. And if you do this 1,000 times, you'll be far better than, you know, now. You just repeat and repeat. And then you wake up and suddenly there's, you know, there's a response. And you have this new relationship with your clothes and with your banana and with your everything you eat. And, you know, it becomes, it's truly mind-blowing because it's not my input. I can't make it happen, you know. This, if I hold it like this, it will either open or it will close, you know. Now it opens. So I would not eat this now, okay? And I'm going to remove the foil.
Yeah, I wondered if just the individual wrapper.
Because you guys were already wondering.
Yeah.
And, okay, so look, it was the wrapper.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so this is positive once I take it out of the wrapper. So I could eat this right now. Okay, so I'm doing this repeatedly to encourage you to use this method. Don't water it down. Just use it. Okay, and whatever you get as the result, you don't have any teacher looking over your shoulder. So just trust that, and you'll get better and better because your body will get better and better. Now think about it logically. When I went from +12 to -12 yesterday, because I volunteered to do that, which, you know, it's because I'm a risk taker. In my heart, I'm still 16. You know, when I used to do triple backflips, it's, you know, you take a life risk. So, but looking back, I don't want to do that again because it really interrupted my life from +12 to -12. And once you know what's healthy, even my wife, when she picks clothes, she can feel it now. And once you know what's healthy, you don't want to go to the unhealthy. It's just so unpleasant. Yeah. It's irritating and undesirable. So -1, this O-ring opens. Now we don't put more in. We go to the next stronger O-ring and see if that opens. So -1 is this O-ring, -2 is the next O-ring, which is your middle finger, And if that opens, that's -2. -3 is this O-ring, and if that opens, it's -3. Then we've used up this finger, okay, the index finger. Now we go to the next finger, which is your middle finger, and we use that. If that opens, that's a -4. So 4, 5, 6, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we use this finger, 7, 8, 9, and then we use the weakest finger. Okay, if that opens, 1, 2, 3, that's number 10, 11, 12. So this is -10, -11, -12. I mean, you can imagine this tiny finger is able to open the strongest O-ring because it's not a strength test. You can force override this, and I'm recommending you don't do it because you get outside the test. The test is for you to see how negative something is, and you stay in connection with that. You have to stay in connection. It's like you're on a website, you don't get out of that website, you stay there, and that you connect to that. And so here I make a connection, and it opens, -1, -2, -3, next finger, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Happens to be -12. So things can go from +12 to -12, as I said, just because I don't need that right now. And like I told you the other day, half a banana was +12, then the other half was -12, because that was an optimal dose. So everything has an optimal dose, and so it is important that you learn to test this for yourself. And whether someone agrees or disagrees, it's not a perfect thing where other people can do everything for you, okay? So I want you to understand that. Perfection is not what we're after. Complete agreement with everybody is not what we're after. We're here to help ourselves and those we love to, take better care of them and take care of each other. Does that help you, John?
Yes.
Okay.